Don't do it, guys. Don't place trades based on the information you see over here. This is for entertainment purposes only. Consult financial advisors and do your own due diligence before placing trades. Okay, let's go. All right, guys, this is pretty exciting. Today, actually, my account hasn't changed any because obviously it's the weekend. It's Saturday today, so nothing actually happening except a couple of news items here popping up on Robinhood. What I want to do today is take you through how to actually place a trade just on a regular stock, and explain all the different orders in case you were a noob at this. And it's okay to be a noob. I was a noob. I'm probably still a noob, but I'm a better noob than most noobs, I think. So here's what I'm gonna do. We'll go to my favorite company ever. Never had a losing trade on this company. I had like 30. It's great, love it. And it's not only that, but look, it's down over the last 5 years by 58% and never had a losing trade. It's awesome. I'm so cool. But I've had a lot of other losing trades, but that's irrelevant. So I want to show you how to place a trade and how to do all the different type of trades and what they mean. Now you can do this on the app, and it's actually a lot cleaner on the app. You can see everything a bit clearer. Over here, it's a bit you have to look for it a little bit. This little button on the website um, identifies or shows you what type of order you can do. So there are four types of orders you can do on Robinhood at the moment, which is an upgrade. You used to only be able to do, I think, market orders in the very beginning. I don't know. They've upgraded this a lot. Love Robinhood. So you can do a market order, and what a market order means is that as soon as you place the order, the they will do whatever it takes to buy that stock at whatever price. All right. So for example, if you just have one, stock, then you don't have to worry too much about it. You'll probably execute at the price that it's shown right here. But if you buy a bunch of stocks, there might not be liquidity. If you're trading an illiquid stock, what that means, illiquid stock means that there's just not a lot of trading going on. The volume's not up there. Um, so what that means is how many, you know, shares are being traded at any given time and how many limit orders are placed and whatnot. So it just takes that into consideration, like, and that's what liquidity is, just how many shares are being traded at once. So let's take a look. So that's a market order. It will just execute no matter what. So if you, for example, you say you want to buy 1 million shares, well, it's going to hit everybody who's willing to sell at any price. Um, in order for you to fill that 1 million shares. So this could be 216, but if somebody has, let's say, an order waiting, a limit order to sell at, let's say, $3, and there aren't enough buyers to buy this up at 216, it will just keep, hitting all these orders until it buys it up. So the stock is going to have a huge spike up if it runs out of sellers. So yeah, be careful. If you're ultra rich, like hit me up. We can talk. No, but you should already know this if you're ultra rich, or at least are paying somebody who knows about this, so you can be smarter about your decisions. All right, so that's market order. You just click the number over here, one share. Market price 216, and since it's Saturday, it's going to execute in the morning of Monday at 8 a.m. or 6 a.m. or 9 a.m., whatever the market opens in your time zone. Um, so you're gonna have to obviously have enough buying power to do that. And if you want to buy 10, it gives you the estimated price, etc. So that's easy enough. Let's see. Let's take a look at the other orders now. So we have the limit order. So what limit order means is that it's a buy order, and you just state the price you want to buy it at. Okay. Now, obviously, it has to be below this price or at this price. If it's a bit higher, then it'll automatically execute, right? Because, duh, I mean, so it will give you this 216. But let's say you say, you know what, I really want to buy the stock, but I don't want to buy it at 216. I don't want to run the risks of, let's say buying this order and it running up, right? Oh, So you could do 216 and just wait till the order fills up. All right. So you're saying that I'm not gonna buy the stock unless it's 216, right? And you can specify how many shares. I guess it is a good point. Like if you have a million shares, for example, and let's see, if you have a million shares that you want to buy, damn, you're a baller. So you could set this a lot higher, right? Because you're gonna just hit up all the sellers and you're gonna buy all their stock. But if you have a small amount, and you want to actually set it below this price, like maybe you're willing to pay 215 and not a dime or not a cent more for this stock. And so you can place the limit price here at 2.15. You want to buy one share, and here you can specify like, do you want this to try to fill until it's canceled, until you manually go in there and cancel it, or do you want it to just kind of cancel, expire at the end of the day? So we can press good for the day, and here's my estimated cost. And so once you place the order, right, you can submit it here. Once you place the order, um, then it's not going to execute until it fills. That's it. It's going to say pending forever, or until the end of the day, I guess, until it expires. All right, and you can also sell limit. So what that means, if you have some stock already and you want to sell only at a certain price or above, then you can set that limit price and run through the same process here. Now, a stop loss order, what is that? What's a stop loss order? Okay, so stop loss is different than stop limit order. So a stop loss order means that, let's say you own a bunch of EXK, right? And it starts dropping like a rock, and you say, "Oh man, I need if this drops in $2, I want my position to be cleared out. I don't want to own any more EXK. I'm done with it." So you're gonna place a stop loss order, and it's gonna do whatever it takes to fill that order, right? So it's gonna hit all the stops on the way down. So that means that you might not get $2 for it. You might get 199, you might get 195, however many stocks you have to sell and how many, you know, buyers are there to take the other side of that trade. So um, that's what's gonna happen with a stop loss, you know. And you can also run a stop loss the other way, I believe. So you can say, actually, no, I don't think so. Yep. All right. So a stop limit order. So what that means is that um, you're going to once it hits a certain price. So for example, it hits, let's say, $2, right? You're like, I'm out. I don't want it. But you're only willing to go down to, let's say, 195, and that's it. You don't want to, hit anybody below that price. So it's gonna search. It's gonna stay pending until it fills that order. And once it fills that order at 195 or above, then it will execute. So if you have a million shares, you know, you're gonna get like 1.95 million for that. So anyway, so that's what a stop limit order is. All right. I think that's all the orders. And of course, you can say over here, good for until canceled. So you have to manually go in and cancel that, or good for the day. Um, and it will expire at the end of the day. And the app has the same type of options. So I think that's about it. Those are all the four different types of trades. I think tomorrow I'm gonna take you through the options and how they work, and see if I can explain it a little bit better than I did with the trades. Hopefully you got it though. But if you have any more questions, let me know. Or if I need to clarify something or I need to be corrected, if you're up huge pro and you think I'm a big noob and I need to be correct about some or how this works. So write me a comment. We can even get you over here on the show. We'll talk finance. It'll be fun. It'll be legit. So with that said, all right, peace.